coming home. New York City, baby. I'll be honest, I'm pretty excited. Mama, Pops, and Cece, yeah, they're gonna be there. Playing in front of them in an NBA uniform for the first time is gonna be a special moment for me. Now, I know all of Harlem's gonna be watching. No pressure, right? It's all good, though. I've been waiting for this my entire life. And I'll be ready.
Hey, what's good, everybody? It's your boy David, and I'm back with more NBA 2K16 presented to you by the Free Play Mode, and I'm going up hometown team, which is the New York Bricks. So let's see how I do, and it's gonna go down.
Feature here in New York City. Live from New York, 2K Sports proudly brings you Knicks basketball.
Doesn't look like I made the starting lineup, but for some reason Jeremy Lin is on my team making the starting lineup, so that's crazy. I'm 10 times better than Jeremy Lin. So let's see when they decide to put me in the game.
That big splash they were hoping for to start the season just never evolved. I mean, they're stuck there.
Okay, it looks like they got me guarding Aaron Aflalo going into the wow, and we are up by 3 with about 4 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. I didn't expect him to put me in this soon though, so gotta stick with Aflalo. He looks to be very quick.
And it's Roberts in at the 1.
Get this rebound.
No good.
Give it off to
Well,
Roberts.
if you name an offensive stat category, the Knicks last season probably last in that.
Oh, come on. How you going to cough up the ball like that? I got to get back in this play.
We may have to give them a new nickname.
Ah.
How about last in fast break points? Last in
Got us calling
last
timeouts.
in points per game, and then throw in bottom 3 in shooting percent. That spells abysmal.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot.
Damn, I'm leading the league in three-point percentage as a small forward at 58.8%. So that's something.
As it gets. I mean, you'd better have someone on him as soon as he crosses half court, or he just might drop a bomb on you.
You got to keep his airspace limited, right up in it. There have been a lot of great bombers at small forward over the years, and with that percentage of his, he's right up there with.
Spin move and lay
He
in.
makes his first shot of the game.
For the Knicks, it really was a struggle just to score points, guys. I mean,
All right, we back up by 3. We got to play this tight defense, though. Can't let Aaron Aflalo get into this game whatsoever. Make him pass it all. No, the Knicks are not that good, so I gotta keep them not being good.
You know what?
Oh, come on, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. You gotta play smarter than that. And we are in the bonus, too? Ah, swag.
Success rate on
Oh, you got that first free throw.
77%.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
He hits one and misses one each at the
Got
line.
that rebound, came in from way back there.
Shots to find the bottom of the bucket, and Roberts kicks
Get the 3. Oh, damn.
offline with his 3.
So I'm 1 of 2.
It would be a year of learning.
Shouldn't have took that shot.
Offensive struggles aside, they did get a chance to.
Had to give him the strong foul. Couldn't let him go up like that. So
At least they found out.
let's see what he does.
Last season.
The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. No good on that one.
Doesn't look like this guy is good for free throws at all.
Second misses also.
And here in the early going, missed free throws starting to become the storyline.
Yeah, and as a coaching staff, you feel helpless here.
Big man with the 3. Why is he camping out there like that?
Out of the rut.
New York trailing. Here's Galloway. He had a 12-point.
Damn, people are leaving people wide open. How is that my defensive breakdown? They got me guarding like 3 people, can't make up their
From
minds.
downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And Roberts kicks to Kidd-Gilchrist. To the wing right side. Now Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely.
Ah,
Can't
damn.
cash in on the 10-foot jump.
That was a good shot though. Just couldn't get it to go down.
When the defense is that stifling.
And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award.
Come on, Kaminsky.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Oh,
Kid
gee.
Gilchrist on the wing.
We are losing by 2 now. It's not
Screen
cool.
by Hansbrough. There's the dish to Freak.
Wide open shot. There we go.
Freak's
Got that 3-point bomb.
New York's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Feeds to O'Quinn.
Can't let Aaron get into this game, make him dish it off. Come on, guys, play this D.
6 to shoot. That's good.
The hell kind of shot was that?
And the Knicks lead by 1.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just
Set this
doesn't have
strong
the
pick.
size to really be effective in that kind
Wide
of
open shot.
Freak.
Give me them
And he gets
buckets.
a friendly spin, and that one drops.
Set the pick, got the shot, boom.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Williams kicks to O'Quinn. Here's a Flalo. Second chance shot. And they're
What?
gonna count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times.
At least he missed the 3-point play. So
listless.
only
and
down by
lifeless
1, so
at
it's
the
all
defensive
good.
end. I mean, especially inside, they've really got to pick up that interior defense.
It was Amundsen.
Easy shot. Get that.
Hansbrough.
Tyler Hansbrough still in the league making buckets.
Kevin, how about 6 lead changes in this half already?
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. And the basket.
Wow, there is no D being played on the Knicks. That's crazy.
Teams on fire
Need to-
from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
Ooh,
And that one's good.
making buckets on Aaron Afalo. He can't hold me, son.
Guys, without him, they may not be in the league.
Galloway, the pass to Amundsen. Now Seraphin. 9 points.
Damn. How can...
And another.
I swear, man.
How many of these?
Can anybody play defense on this team?
Sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few.
In the corner. It's free. And stolen by a Flalo.
Shouldn't have called for that pass. I was getting too greedy.
Here's Williams. Poke loose.
Get this rebound. Oh.
Freak with it.
I tried to get the quick assist at the buzzer, but I think I should have went up with that one.
A closely contested game so far. Knicks out front, leading by just 1. And we'll be back with you right after this. And before the game, Carmelo Anthony talked about how he prepares himself mentally to carry this team.
It's easy. It's basketball. It's out there having fun. It's out there working together. You know, the biggest thing is the defensive end. You know, as long as we keep that up, we're going to score enough points to, you know, possibly win basketball games. So I'm definitely not concerned from that aspect of it.
Look like Carmelo his feelings with the crowd, but sharing your feelings is not going to win you a game. And they got me on the bench starting the second quarter, so let's see how long it takes them to get me back into the game. All right, they put me back into the game with 4:50 left to go in the second quarter, and we're down. Well, we're up by 3. Get Kid Gilchrist the ball.
Hansbrough a screen on Calderon, and Roberts kicks to Freak. Kid Gilchrist the pass to Kaminsky. Charlotte moving the ball around. 3 on the clock.
Get that wide open jumper.
Gets it to go on the assist from Kid Gilchrist.
First time making double-digit points, so 11 points, 3 rebounds, not too bad.
And Kid Gilchrist had that very funky jumper coming into the league.
Hand in the face for a follow.
Really worked tirelessly.
Dude, what are you doing, Kid Gilchrist? I was open.
Form and structure of your
Get that. Yes, get that fast break points.
Excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Calderon kicks.
Damn, why the... Oh, nice block, Hansborough. Get that.
Here's Roberts. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. To the left side wing. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Calderon.
Calderon was too much for me, apparently, so...
Character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Pass to O'Quinn.
Tried to come over from the weak side, get that block, but he got that quick layup down, so we're still up by 5. Still up by 5 with about 3 minutes left to go in the second quarter. We can do this.
Closing those lanes to the hoop.
Now here's Kid
Stop holding
Gilchrist.
the ball.
And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And Roberts kicks to Freak.
I was wide open on that one. Could have made that.
And Williams, here we go. Goes up on the high post. A shot, no good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
And hard to say whether it was the game plan defensively that let them down or just
What is Kid Gilchrist doing?
the fire on that side.
All right, he got
Guys, it was a bit
ugly looking shot, but as long as it goes down, how it looks doesn't matter.
the tweaks they needed to get out of it.
Guys,
All right, we're up by... damn, a follow keeps getting behind me. I need to get my speed up.
Room service dime by Jose Calderon.
Charlotte.
Caught me napping. All right, so we're up by 5.
Here's Roberts. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And it's Kid.
What are you doing, MGK?
Called on Freak.
Over the back.
Number 2 for him.
Boy, with 2 fouls now, he really has to be disciplined, under control for the rest of this half.
All right, we got to play smarter.
And here's Calderon. He's coming off a 16-point game against New Orleans.
Got to stick with these
And
people.
also, his assist total tells you about the job he did of keeping his head up and keeping his teammates involved.
All right.
Dishes it to Williams. From
Ooh, nice block in the back.
And they're pushing it up. Here's
Ooh, with the nice fast break jam.
Excellent work there.
15 points, 4 rebounds off the bench. Not too shabby.
In transition to attack when it's
Maybe it's good enough to get me in the starting lineup.
Beat the defense down the floor.
kicks it to Seraphin. Kid Gilchrist with the steal.
Okay.
Left in the first half. The pass to Roberts. Now Freak, an 11-point game for him in the win against Portland.
Get that. Ooh, yeah. Nice one. Nice one.
Also was a factor. And guys, that's one of the more basic plays.
Nice one by Hansborough, getting that stuff from off the assist by me.
Truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick, frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Cookies.
For me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation.
Get that down court for the assists.
They got it right there. Boy, I tell you what.
Woo, that was nice.
Going on.
And getting to the
Nice court vision by me.
They're getting point blank looks.
We up by 11. 40 seconds left to go in the half.
34 seconds left in the second quarter.
Ooh, gotta fight past that screen. Almost got knocked down off of that one. Forced to follow to give it up.
5 on the clock. No good from 18.
Nice rebound there.
Got a hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Roberts. Here's Freak.
That should have went in.
Pulls it in. The shot.
All right, so we're up by 11 at the half. So I've got a decent amount of buckets, got some rebounds, got an assist, so it's looking good for me.
They finish off the second quarter on a 12-4 run. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Now it's been a one-sided affair.
So we're back, started third quarter, up by 11.
You look at
58-47. Let's see how long it takes for them to put me back in the game. I'm back on the bench to start the third quarter, even though I'm doing very well.
He's on pace for a monster.
group in for the next.
All right, so we are up by 8, and they put me back in with about 4:30 left to go in the third quarter, which is where they've been putting me like for the past couple of quarters.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Kaminsky is checked in for Jefferson. Hansbrough comes in for Cody Zeller. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for Nicholas Batum. And Freak subbed in for Jeremy Lin. Calderon the guard set. Kyle O'Quinn out there with...
Thought I had that J, but...
Williams at the small forward position. That's the
who do they have me guarding? Do they even know?
Dishes to O'Quinn. And it's blocked.
Ah, that was a bad pass.
It's stolen by Calderon. Feeds it to Williams.
Let me stick with Calderon. Stop that fast break, which is good.
They set the pick. Back to Williams.
Cannot let them get back into this game. Calderon for 3. He's got range, but got hand in his face, so he wasn't getting that one.
Down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put
Ooh, get that read.
Kaminsky.
Ah, come on. You could have went straight up with that one, guy.
you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Pass to O'Quinn.
Got me messing with these smaller guards, and I'm a 6'8" small forward.
Williams passes to Seraphin from 10 feet out, and it's off the back rim. No good. Charlotte leading by 8.
And Charlotte's defense, it didn't really start out incredible last season.
What the hell was that?
The year they climbed the ranks.
That was that bull.
By the end of the year, they were a force.
There's the pick. Dishes to Galloway. He feeds it to O'Quinn.
Oh man, and 1, so he's got the chance to cut this to 5 or 6, and they take me out of the game. Only playing 2 minutes in the third quarter.
So a close game sees Charlotte,
but they kept me out to the end of the game, and I guess we won. So it's all good.
An accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now we'll send it up to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who is standing by for the post-game show.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kemba Walker. The entire second half was just phenomenal. You could see there was no way he was going to let them lose. Let's go to Shaq. What can you say about his performance?
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs.
What a life, eh, freak? 1 minute you're playing 21 and horse on the courts in Harlem, and the next moment you're in the showroom, configuring the gunmetal and graphite exterior of your luxury car and your iPad mini. Oh, I bet you get a crazy crowd when you drive that car around the block in the old neighborhood, huh?
Yeah, I'm living the dream. Bad pandemonium, but folks from back around the way are real proud of me.
Yeah, I hear you. Local kid makes good. You know, it kind of reminds me of when I took my tech stock public and I rang the New York Stock Exchange bell, and my mom's friends called her up and said, "Maggie, is that your son on Bloomberg News this morning ringing the bell?" And my mom says, "Yes, sirree, Bob, it was him." That was a great moment, freak. And you know, our lives are like a pearl necklace of great moments, all strung together with the finest silk thread of memories. And we have to be very careful how we cultivate those pearls and we thread that necklace.
Does this meeting by any chance have to do with Vic Van Leer?
I grew up in the burbs, freak. I wasn't poor, upper middle class, comfortable. My daddy worked as an accountant for one of the largest insurance firms in the country. Smart with his money. Mom didn't have to work. I went to boarding school. And then my dad died of a heart attack when I was a freshman at MIT. I was a movie geek, wanted to be a civil engineer, but I made my fortune by becoming a hybrid of both those interests. My dad didn't want me to be an accountant. Oh, listen to this. My best friend was a guy named Isidore. Yeah, we called him Izzy. He was one of the smartest human beings I have ever met in my life. I mean, Izzy was taking second-year college calculus courses as a high school sophomore, right? Straight-A student, full ride to MIT. Izzy had the world at his fingertips. But he was always looking for trouble, and trouble found him. He ran with the wrong crowd. And when we got to MIT, he got this great job working for a financial consulting firm in Boston. But every weekend, he would fly to Vegas. You see, Izzy had a system for counting cards in Vegas that had the big casinos on the Strip. Oh, stymied. He would come back to MIT with suitcases filled with $200,000 in cold cash.
What?
Yeah.
So your man Izzy was getting hit off like that?
Like a fat rat in a cheddar cheese factory, freak.
Okay, so what happened to this dude Izzy? Because he's dope.
No, not dope. Dead. After he'd been missing for 3 weeks, the Nevada State Police never found hide nor hair of Isidore. And our friendship took a hit when he asked me to hang out with him in Vegas, and I said I wouldn't do it because I knew he was on a dark and twisted path in his life. And yes, he was my dude. But no way was I gonna throw my life away trying to show my loyalty to a guy who really and truly didn't understand what loyalty was all about.
So this meeting is about Vic.
Correctamente.
Okay, well, sir, Vic isn't Izzy.
And why's that, freak?
Well, for one thing, you and your dead friend Izzy didn't grow up poor. Me and Vic grew up in a neighborhood where we had to look over our shoulder every 2 seconds to make sure nobody was going to walk up on us and rob us.
True. Izzy and I did not grow up in the hood. But we, like you, thankfully grew up in a 2-parent household. But even that wasn't enough for Izzy. He wasn't satisfied. He was always looking for a 5-alarm fire when he already had the warmth and comfort of a loving family. This is not about class warfare, freak. This is about the consequences of making bad choices and risking it all when you feel like you have nothing to lose.
Vic is like a brother to me, sir.
But you shouldn't be Brother Vic's keeper, freak. Would a brother go looking for trouble and put your career and your livelihood at risk by getting into fights at nightclubs and seedy after-hour joints and then scream to the media, "Yeah, it's all good, I'm an FOF, friendo freak. It's all misunderstanding. Y'all be haters, don't hate my game." I don't think a brother would do that to someone they really cared about, but a guy who looked at you like a meal ticket would.
No. See, you don't understand Vic.
Really? I don't understand.
No.
Look, man, it was a misunderstanding with the guy in the next VIP booth. His honey started flirting with me. So naturally,
Damn, got my man busted. Vic, why you doing this to me, brother?
Next thing you know, he got a 2-piece and a biscuit on his left eye. Hey, I don't know who hit him. And it damn sure wasn't me. Hey, Captain Cornball's mad because I'm an FOF, friend of freak. Hey, but check this out, though. He needs to train that hottie before he leave the house, though. Yo, he's hot as ain't loyal, man.
What's there to understand? Are you freaking blind? You know, I just want to know, how much did you pay your lawyers to make all this go away?
Almost $100,000.
Excuse me, son, I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
I said I paid almost $100,000.
Exactly. And if you keep riding shotgun with Vic, you're gonna go broke. Quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Look, Vic is my friend, and I grew up with him. How many times I gotta tell you, sir?
Freak, this is not a request. I am not asking you to do this. I am telling you to do this. And the first order of business is that Mr. Vic Van Leer is banned from traveling with you on the road. Vic is banned from the locker room. And Vic is banned from this arena. And if I catch this guy, Vic, in or anywhere near the facilities, Mr. Vic Van Leer will be arrested for trespassing.
Are you serious, sir?
Brother, I'm as serious as cancer. We all know that can be deadly.
You know, when me and Vic were kids, playing summer tournaments at the Dome, we always imagined making it to the pros, right? And after the crowds left, just a street light was on the court, like 11:30, 12 midnight, even 1 in the morning sometimes. We used to practice player introductions, running on the court, giving dab, high-fiving the teammates. Vic, he would act as an announcer. You know, he would introduce me, announce my name on the loudspeaker, and the Jumbotron would flash my image like a little guy dressed in long shorts and a jersey. And now, fresh off his 3-game, 62-point scoring streak, the youngest player to ever do so in NBA history, Frequency Vibrations. So me and Vic would sit in those empty bleachers at the Dome and dream like nobody's business. And now I'm living a dream. For real. And in so many ways, Vic was part of that.
Please, listen to me. I mean, I know this guy's your dude from way back.
Look, me and Vic go way back like the front seats of a 67 Cadillac.
That's good. We go way back. Did you say front seats?
Front seats of a 67 Cadillac.
We go way back like the front seats of a 67 Cadillac. Well, Jiminy Crickets. I'm gonna be the hit once again at Herbie Allen's Sun Valley Shindig because my fellow billionaires love it when I walk and talk that talk.
So that almost sounds...
No, let me tell you exactly what it sounds like. I respect, admire, and most importantly, love you as a human being and a role model. But I pay you a lot. And I mean, I pay you a lot of money to play for my team. And I am in this game to win it. And you can't win it with an albatross around your neck like Vic. So Vic is done. History. And here's some more lingo that I picked up from a former megastar who used to play for me several seasons ago. Thought I would never release him until I did. And now he's the 6th man on a struggling team in Venice. And yeah, I'm talking Venice with the canals and the gondolas and Harry's Bar, not the street ballers next to the fortune tellers on the beach in Cali. This guy used to tell me when he thought there was a player destroying our team, don't be a hero, cut that zero. And that is what I am telling you about Vic, freak. Don't be a hero, cut that zero. The only thing Vic brings into your life is headache and unwanted and unnecessary negative attention. And it will begin to affect your mindset. And when it affects your mindset, it's gonna affect your play. And when it affects your play, it's gonna affect my team. And when it affects my team, it's gonna affect my money. And if it affects my money, Google Translate will become your new freaking friend. I want a championship ring, freak, and I want you to help me get that ring. And banners after banners hanging from the rafters in this arena. So, freak, hear me clearly and hear me good. V, G, Vic, gotta go. Handle your business. And remember, that contract you signed contains a morality clause, a very important clause that revolves around your conduct on and off the court, and how it can negatively impact my team Now, I don't want you to have to learn Italian or Croatian as a second language. And hey, playing pro ball overseas, there's nothing wrong with that. But the arenas are nothing like this, nor will the money be the same. And on top of all of that, this is the U.S. of A., the greatest freaking country in the world. Ask yourself, is Vic worth all that? Think about it. Think long, think wrong.
Tell you about Vic. He has his bad rap. It's not, and I understand some of his judgments might shadow his actual character. He's not that at all. Man, Vic, let me tell you something. We actually, we have love for each other. We're brothers. Blood couldn't make us any closer at all. I mean, he has so much loyalty to me and to my family. You could see even Cece, has issues with him, but he still loves her.